Hey guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we are back in the hardcore fishing career mode thingamabobby. Today we're actually going to go ahead and set off from here because we need to get back to our base pretty fast. And we're going to design a new trailer. Not just a trailer though, it's going to be a new boat too that goes on the trailer. Because if you guys remember the video before this one, we had to abandon our boat, swim out across the ocean to find, or across a lake, I should say, to find a boat to rescue people from. And then we had to swim all the way back. So I want to build a trailer that can have a boat on it. That makes sense, right? That intro sucked. Yes, I'm going to build a boat trailer with a boat on it. That's what I'm doing. Okay, it's not actually a tsunami, so we are lucky on that front. It is just a rogue wave, so we should make it... Uh-oh. I say we're lucky on that front. Yeah, we should make it over it. What in the world? How is it this strong? Jeez Louise. Well, we're lucky that we survived that, actually. And we did survive it, so that's very good. But, it tried to take us with it. Unbelievable. Anywho, let's go ahead and continue back home, and we'll get there very soon. Guys, what's your favorite fish? Yeah. Okay, so we made it back. We now need to figure out what kind of boat we need to build in order to actually have it on a trailer. So let's go ahead and build a hull and go from there. Okay, what do we think of this for a boat hull? I don't know how I feel about it just yet, but I kind of am sort of liking it. It looks a little bit sport boatish, but I don't know, maybe with like two small outboard motors, this might look good. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, let's just go ahead and shove this guy onto here like this. We're going to have the floor be raised up, so let's go ahead and do this. There we go. And we'll build this in by just shooting this down the sides, essentially. So that's going to go there. We're going to do it back. We're going to do it forwards. And yeah, that's going to be our floor. It's going to be made of this, which, you know, is awful, but not too awful. So that's fine. There we go. Shoved all of those in, and that's pretty nice. This, as a boat hull, actually not too bad. Okay, on the bottom of this, I am actually going to go ahead and start using these guys here as well, so that we have a little bit more buoyancy, at least I hope so. So we're going to do that there. Let's go ahead and send this all the way to the back. There we go, and this one right here as well. There we go. Okay, so we've actually got a load of room inside of here. If this will float, we'll go with it. Here we go. It does in fact float with an engine at the back and a little bit of a body on the top. This should look awesome. Okay, so this is the current state of the boat. I don't think this is terrible, but I don't know how I feel about it either. So yeah, there's that. Anyway, let's go ahead and get ourselves a seat. I think a padded seat would look good there and probably there as well. However, I can't actually fit it in. So actually, all of these should be seats. No, actually, yeah, no, that's true. So fill all that in like that, grab this, turn it around, whack that on there, and on there, delete all of this, and whack this guy on here like so. Bosh! Okay, so we've actually got seating all down the sides, as well as a driver's seat right there, and that's, like, kind of all you need. Let's go ahead and jump across. Okay, awesome, so we'll be able to drive it from this end. All of the rescued people will be able to sit back here. That's pretty good, actually. Yeah. So, all we have to do now is try and mount this onto a trailer and see what that looks like, especially with like a truck pulling it. I think that would be very interesting to see, especially with how big it is, because this is quite large, to be fair. There we go, let's do it off to the side over here. We're already extended out the back, we are extended out the front. Cut it. Okay, let's take it over to our trailer and see what happens. So here is our like default trailer. This is the trailer that we are going to use for our setup here, and the boat does actually fit directly in the center of all of this. So if this is going to be used for the boat, I think we need to try and set up some arms for it. I think so. We'd probably attach this guy to the sides. Let's go with this color. There we go. And then I'd probably try and get at least one or two of these on. Yeah, you know what? That's going to work out. Sure. Okay, we can still actually use the ramps that we had before. That's fine. And then it should be able to come straight into here and sit somewhere in the center. We've already got a lot of tie downs for it, so this is probably actually fine. Yeah, let's get our boat back in here. I'm going to actually have to drop it on there, but that's fine. Paste it. And spawn it in, I guess. There we go. Boat is actually on the trailer. Once we have it loaded on, we can do this. There we go. And it looks kind of ugly. I want it to be a bit different to this. Okay, so we're going to go with something a little bit smaller, which is probably fine. And we can leave it like that. I just think it's going to look nicer this way anyway. So, if we save this as fishing career mode, trailer boat. There we go. Save it. No, wait. Boat trailer. Boat. Trailer. There we go. Save it. Let's go ahead and get ourselves our truck first. This guy. We'll drive it out of the way. We'll then attach it to the trailer and see what happens, I guess. Okay, so there it is. When we attach it to the trailer, we just have to attach the ropes to the side pieces, which are actually on the top. So that's more tricky than expected, to be fair. But if we do this, there we go. We should be able to attach the back ones down pretty easily, I'm assuming. There we go, down to there. Grab ourselves another one of these, run to the other side, do this. Down to there again. Awesome. Then at the front, we'd attach this one. There we go. Down to like there. There we go. That's good. And then we go to the other side and do the same thing. Here we go. So, one of those. Down to, I think there. Is that where I did it on the other side? I'm not sure. And then finally, we should have one more rope somewhere. We can attach that one down to the winch. And we can pull it in if we needed to. Actually, where are the... Oh, there they are. So if I press in on the other side, it does actually somewhat secure it. That looks awesome, actually. Okay, I'm actually really happy with this. So, let me know in the comments down below whether you guys actually like this boat layout or whether I should change it up. Also, should I change the trailer to look different or should we just keep the same one? Let's try and drive around with it real quick and see what happens from there. Also, I do need to drag the tailgate down so it actually comes down. Okay, let's attach on and see what happens. Press 2, press 3, reverse, go. Alright, we are actually attached on, which is very nice. Yes. Let's go ahead and put our brakes on really quickly and lift this up. This truck needs a bit of an upgrade soon because it needs the engine to be working independently of the clutch. Because that is the thing that's going to make this thing way better. But yeah, look at that. That is awesome. Okay, the main reason we're not moving right now is because of this. There we go. Alright, jump back in and drive. Yeah, nice. All we need now is an actual boat ramp wherever we end up taking it. That's sick. Well, actually, you know what? We actually need some motors too. Yeah, no, that is true. We need motors. Yeah, you know what? This is, it was definitely worth testing because it does seem to be quite stable on here. Obviously, driving around is going to be interesting. And this trailer doesn't have the skis on it that we attached before. So I do need to actually do that. But I'm actually really happy with it. So, take that back. Let's go ahead and take this back as well. And I am going to paint the boat just a little tiny bit. Alright, so the boat needs painting. Let's go ahead and do that really quickly. We're going to do it dark-ish color for the beginning. Here we go. That is actually above the waterline, which is madness. Alright, let's just go ahead and do it down here instead then. That's good. There we go. Yeah, actually, you know what? Below the waterline, there really isn't an awful lot of boat. So we might need to change this just because of the draft on this thing, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and just jug the bottom. There we go. Jug this piece in. Excellent. And I might actually just bring it up to here as well. There we go. Okay, do that little piece too, and then we can go with Frantic Red for the top bits. Yeah, boy. Alright, that's actually pretty awesome. We'll paint all of this little bit in here, and most of this bit too. There we go, down to there. I think I'm going to leave a lot of this white as well, as a side note. Might jug that bit grey, jug this bit grey as well, and maybe that bit, and this bit, and this bit. Woo! Okay, right, I'm going to do that bit too, and this bit as well. There we go. So it's very much red, but it's also a bit grey and a bit white. That's fine. Alright, I'm happy with it. I think. So we are going to have to add some sort of motor to this, and it is going to be like a smallish motor, I suppose. It's going to be an outboard motor, so it is going to go on the back. But I think we could make that look pretty good. Also, side note, it is a deck, so why not put deck colors on there that we always use? There we go. Probably because it looks a little bit ugly, but that's fine. Anyway, I might chuck this red, actually. Ooh, that doesn't look bad. I think that actually looks better than it did. Let's go ahead and do this bit red too. Yeah, no, that's going to be red. I don't know about this bit though. Yeah, no, that bit's going to be red as well. There we go. Lots of red going on here. And maybe actually the inside as well. I think that's better. I do. I genuinely think that is actually nicer. So we're going to roll with that. Only on the inside, we are going to change it to grey. There we go. Okay, that's sick. So we'll leave it like that. Let's go ahead and put this on our boat trailer and see what it looks like. Alright, so I was just thinking about it. One thing I would say is I don't think we should really have the ramps on the back. It is a boat trailer after all, so I don't think it needs the ramps. However, because this is Stormworks and things fly around all over the place, I'm going to keep the boat ramps and the ramps on the back of the trailer just to actually secure this in a little bit. I know I would probably get rid of them if things didn't, you know, glitch around all the time. But because they do, I'm going to keep them. Side note, we might need to make sure the engine fits in between those, which is going to be interesting to see. But we'll do that next time, I think. Okay, reversing up. Yeah, so this is what it'll look like, except it will have some equipment on it and probably an engine next time, I think. So we got to lift this up. We got to close our tailgate, which is just here. There we go. And we got to lift this up as well, which is easy enough. There we go. And I don't even think we need to tie this down. But what I will do is just tie down the front one, just in case. So all we need to do is attach that to there, attach it up to there, and in. There we go. So it's actually kind of secure more at the front. If it does go backwards, it hits this. If it goes sideways, it hits this. And that should keep it in check. So, let's drive it around a little bit. Yes! Do we have the skis on the bottom? Yes, we do. So, if we go over any bumps, that should stop us from taking much damage. Let's have a little look, see what happens. Also, we do need stiffer suspension on the truck, because look at that. It is definitely struggling. But look at it. We've got a boat on the back, and it's totally working. Alright, so, I guess for now, I'm going to go ahead and say thank you guys very much for watching. Sorry this was a bit of a short one, but we managed to do what we needed to do, and now we need to add the engine next time. I wanted to do a whole video on that. I'm going to try and not skip through it so that you guys can see what's happening, and we could go from there. But yes, hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. We survived an actual rogue wave today, so that is one thing that happened today. But yeah, I don't know, this is a pretty cool idea, and it was actually a comment that made me do this, so thank you very much for your comments as well. I really appreciate them. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Goodbye.